Hello, it's Melissa with My Membership Minute for the week of October the 18th. I think the leaf blower has stopped for the time being. This week we were talking about yoga for autumn. So let's get started. I will share my screen. Okay, so let's talk to you if you're new. If you're new here, welcome. There is a button here that says start here, and this is where you need to start. When you click here, this is like a roadmap to our community, and each one of these sections opens up. Like the first section is our agreement, which you can read through and sign, so you know the guidelines for our community. This section, for example, if you click here, you can introduce yourself. So we can say hello to you and welcome you in and give you some specific places to go that are unique to you. And some sections open up to a video. But anyway, have a look through this whole thing. It'll really reduce the learning curve to finding your way around the community. And even if you're not new and you haven't looked through this section and you have trouble finding your way around the community, this is definitely the place for you. Okay, let's talk about video library news for the week. So let's talk about where to find the new videos. If you click here, this is new videos, and this is being always updated. So here in September, we had a journal exercise on how to find your core desired feelings, how you want to feel in your yoga practice. This was the most recent Yindulgence. So actually, I think by the time you see this, this will be updated to the one that we're doing on Sunday. This was the most recent Yoga Nidra. I believe by the time you see this, this will also be updated. I think you're getting a new yoga. Oh no, next week you'll be getting a new Yoga Nidra. And then the following week you'll be getting a new restorative yoga. So this is always being updated. So definitely check this out. There is a new Yoga with Melissa series as well. So if you go to the video library and you scroll all the way down to the bottom to Yoga with Melissa, we're updating this hopefully very frequently now. There's a Yoga for Autumn series that I've put in. This is from the beginning when I first started teaching. And what I'm doing is I'm going back and I'm talking about the series from my perspective 12 years later, because this was some of my first classes, Yoga with Melissa, 9, 10, 11, and 13. And so these were filmed in 2009. And yeah, I talk about what's the same and what's changed. And it's only a 1-minute video, but if you're interested in that. And so my class choices for this week, if you're new to yoga, is to do this 60-minute pranayama class. This is a great one because it goes over lots of different breath practices, from 3-part breathing, extended exhalation, square breath, Kapalabhati, lion's breath, breath of joy, alternate nostril breathing. So it's like a masterclass in breathing. And also, as you see, there's one of my guests were pregnant. So there's lots of precautions given for pregnancy. And if you're more experienced, I recommend this 60-minute opening your body to breath. This is one of my favorite classes. And I believe I did a remake of it later, many years later, maybe 3 years later. So yeah, definitely recommend these 2 classes this week. So if you can't find a video and you're in the video library, remember that there is this searching tool. So let's say, for example, I wanted to find a class for my low back. I have low back pain. I can type in low back. And so here's a restorative somatic class for kidneys and low back. And it's a 30-minute class. Here's a quick low back. This is a great course, actually. If you just want quick, like 5 minutes things. Here's need a chest pose for low back. But anyway, you're going to get lots of resources for that. So remember that. And if you still can't find things, then take a look at the help button here. I actually just made a tech support video here recently of how to respond to posts. So that's a great tech support video to have a look at there. If we come back to the dashboard, there's the help button here. Again, You can ask any questions of Tim under the tech support. Like here's a question this week on how to find bookmarks. And then you can always ask me a question as well. Like this week, I got a question from somebody who wants more somatic meditation. And so just to that end, if we go to the video library, when we go back to the somatic meditation, if we go to meditations, so there's the intro to somatic meditation here, but also under Dharma talks, any one of these areas here, if you open them up, you can see that there's a Dharma talk for each one of them, but then each one of these will have somatic meditation attached to them too. So if you're looking for more somatic meditation, that's where you're going to find it. So we're under help right now as well. And then if you can't find something, then you definitely can ask me for some things here, because most likely we already have it. But I'm happy to make things that we don't have as well. Okay, that is the video library news. Let's go into course and community news. So for courses, we'll come over here to courses. I want to highlight the daily yoga course that we've embarked on since September. This is an easy way to get everything in one place if you're interested in having a daily yoga practice that you love. Also, at this time of year under courses, I would highly recommend under 5-element theory, the metal element course, 5-week course. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, then you would want to do the wood element course, a 6-week course. So those are my recommendations for you. If you are looking for a retreat, then right now I would recommend the metal element retreat if you are in the Northern Hemisphere. So that's course and community news. Coming back to the dashboard, for community, I highly recommend the Daily Yoga Connection. So coming right here to Daily Yoga Connection. And this week we are right here. So big thanks to Patty this week, who's leading us through. We're continuing with mindset shifts all through this month. And Tammy Augustus was our guardian of the community for the first time this month. So the mindset shift that Patty had us focus on this past week was try not to get bored with the basics. And she came back to the basics of grounding and community and connecting in community. And it was a great week. So next week, Tanya will be our presenter and Sam will be our guardian. And so thank you so much for that. That is really a fantastic part of our community. And to that end, you know, there are lots of ways to get involved in our community. You can do a retreat, you can participate in the Daily Yoga Connection, but Karma Yoga is a way to get involved by volunteering. And if you've ever wondered how to contribute to our community and get more involved, then you can also become involved in our Daily Yoga Connection. You could become a carrier of the teaching like Patty, or a guardian of the community like Tammy. And you just have to come here to the Daily Yoga Connection, and it tells you more about that here, about what's involved in that. And, you know, we can have you help us out with that and tell you more what's involved. And we'd love to have you support us with that. It's definitely another way that you can get involved. Okay, also just to remind you that the recordings from the 5-day challenge are still available here at the top of the Daily Yoga Connection. I will add them to the course. We're getting to that. And the discussion of the week, if we come to here, let's see, the discussion of the week. I want to thank people who have been involved in the discussion of the week from this week about what does grace mean to you, because we've been able to have a great discussion around what grace means to you, and that's really going to contribute to our restorative yoga for the month as well. So thank you so much for this. I want to let you know, November, we're going to be celebrating 10 years as a membership community, 10 years as a membership community. And we've got lots of exciting things, surprises coming up for you about that. And I'm going to let you know about one of those right now. So to celebrate 10 years as a membership community, some of you have been around for 10 years, we're going to come together to do the thing that started it all. And the thing that we started it all with in our membership community was a retreat. So if you come to the retreats, it was a 3-day retreat called an at-home self-retreat. And this is the Embracing Self 10-year 3-day retreat. We're going to practice it on she's got to it's got to be the 19th, 20th, and 21st of November. I'm just going to double check that. Let me pause and double check that. Yes, that is November 19th, 20th, and 21st of November, because November was when we started our community. So it is all here for you. We start with an evening and dinner, and then this day 2 is a full day, and that will be on the Saturday. And then day 3 will be the Sunday. And on day 3, we can come together and we will have, there's day 3. Day 3 is we can come together for a live class at our normally indulgence time. So you might want to mark those days, 19th, 20th, and 21st of November, for us to come together to celebrate 10 years together as a membership community with a retreat, the first retreat. And just have a look through that. And we'd love to have you join us for that. So we have some anniversaries this week too. So happy 4-year member anniversary to Christina Matthew. Happy 8-year anniversary to Pam Fox. Happy 1-year anniversary to Nancy Martinez. Happy 1-year anniversary to Lisa Petrini. And happy 1-year anniversary to Carrie Teagan. Thank you all so much for being part of our community and making it what it is. Our secret emoji for October is sparkles. Thank you so much for being with us, and I will see you next week.